Today's game is coming to you live from M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Thanks for joining us. Each of these teams looking to add a win to their record, and we're just about ready to get this one started as the Panthers get set to take on the Ravens. Both teams eager to get today's action started, so let's go to the field. Baker is back and ready to put this one in the air. And he got all of that one. A great kick. This one is handled by Sands. Sands is able to get it to the 24. John, this one will really challenge the offensive coordinators as they go up against two of the best defenses in the NFL.
Both of these teams have championship caliber defense. I think if you talk to most coaches in the league today, building a Super Bowl team starts with great defense.
The Panthers come out in a 4-3. On the call, Morgan comes up to make the play at the 27-yard line.
One thing these guys don't want to do is give up in a running game, because if they do that, they become one-dimensional, and that plays right into the defense's hand.
Ball on their own 27.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Deuce. Let's go now.
The Panthers line up in a 4-3. Going to the right. Williams is there on the stop.
And the thing is, you have to maintain your position, keeping containment on the outside. If the back can work into space or take a linebacker or safety one-on-one, he only has to make that one move or break that one tackle, and he's got open field in front of him.
Everything you got.
The Panthers come out in a 4-3. To carry it, Draft takes him down at the 47-yard line.
This is a spot where you want to show the defense that they have to respect the running game.
4-yard gain on the play. 2nd and 6. Only one man back.
49.
Looking for room. Fakes the handoff. Gets the pass off. The defense was coming after him on that play.
He knew he didn't have much time, and he decided to get rid of the ball quickly on that one.
Third and 6. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Watch out. So we're going to take it. Let's go now.
Carolina comes out in their nickel package.
You can't stop me. Watch the play.
On the carry. Morgan comes up to make the play. Jamal Lewis is denied the first down.
Now the defense stood their ground and didn't let him get loose.
Number 2 comes into the game for the punt. Smith looks like he's ready for the return. They'll spot this one where it went out. Ball on their own 17.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
Keep moving. Watch your eyes.
Baltimore lines up in a 4-3.
48.
Hand off to the tailback. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss. Came with a run blitz and bottled him up.
You'll see him do that kind of thing a lot. As a quarterback, you want to make your pre-snap read. If you see him walking guys up to the line, you should audible to some kind of slant or quick out to take advantage.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
Get my cut.
Gets the pass off. And he makes the grab. Can't draw it up any better than that. Textbook first down.
Is a first down.
First and 10.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
Play football. Don't make a play.
They'll go from the I formation. hand it off to the back. Lewis is there for the tackle at the 29.
He was looking for a place to run, but all those places were filled up with guys waiting to tackle him.
Ball on their own 29.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
All right, let's go. Come on. Over swing right. Let's go.
Little misdirection.
On the ground.
They're going to spot this one at the 31.
The defense held their positions and didn't let them get very far.
Gain of 2. Ball on their own 31.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
Let's go. Come on.
Williams lines up behind his fullback in the eye. Dropping back. Pressure. Rolling left. Rolls left. He hits his receiver. Pass is caught, but just shy of the first down.
That was perfect defense. They allowed the catch, but they were there to make the tackle.
Baker is ready to punt this one away. Sands sets up, waiting for the punt. He's waving for the fair catch. First and 10. Carolina with 6 defensive backs. Pressure coming. Wrapped up.
That was a great defensive call. A lot of big plays are made with individual effort. You also got to give credit to this coordinator, because he's the one who puts his guys in position to make the plays.
Following the sack, it's second and long.
Ball on the 10-yard line.
The Panthers line up in a 4-3.
Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing.
Fires this one deep. The pass ball's incomplete, and it will be an interference call on that play. The only question was it the defender or the receiver.
On the defense, number 20.
Gaines got there a little too early.
Yeah, those guys were having a battle all the way down the field.
First and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line.
On the 10.
Carolina comes out in their nickel package with the throw, and it's complete. Williams is there for the tackle. Nice call going to the air, and that'll move the chain. First and 10. Only one man back. They give it to the halfback. Big comes up to make the play at the 38-yard line.
That was just a case of the defense getting off their blocks and flowing with the play. The ball carrier has to read his blocks a little better, find the hole a little more quickly, then look for some cutback opportunity.
Hey, here we go.
Only one man in the backfield. Hand off to the tailback. Rucker is there for the tackle at the 36. So after that run, we can see how the two main threats on the ground have fared so far. So it's third down as they try to get it to at least the 28 and convert. Only one man in the backfield.
Keep the throttle down.
Drops back. Going for 6. This one falls incomplete. Mason was deep down the field. He couldn't haul it in. Williams had the coverage on the play. Stover will put them in the lead if he makes this. He got just enough leg into that one.
He's one of those guys who really works hard at what he does. And you can see that hard work paying off when you make a kick like this one.
from the 6. Carolina trying to push this one all the way down the field for the lead. Ball on their own 31.
Start the drive at the 31-yard line. 1st and 10.
Baltimore comes out in their nickel package. He tucks it away. Thomas is there on the stop at the 32.
Right now they need to keep going at the defense with a run. Sooner or later, they'll be able to break one for a big gain.
We've reached the end of the first quarter, and the score is 3-0. Ravens. And we're ready to start the second quarter. It's 2nd down and 9 to go.
On the 32-yard line.
Baltimore comes out with 8 guys in the box. Sends this pass out of play. He couldn't find a receiver, so he threw it where no one could get it. They'll be faced with a long 3rd down play here.
32-yard line.
The Ravens come out with 1 linebacker and several defensive backs. Going deep. It's caught. Reed is there on the stop at the 19.
Keyshawn Johnson does the tough thing. You know, he's a big wide receiver, doesn't have a great deal of speed, so you use him on the things that don't really require a great deal of speed. And that's on those short passes, the slants, the crosses, things like that. And blocking to get your running back to the outside.
So they're now inside the 20 and down by 3. Throwing short. Can't complete that short pass, and it's 2nd down.
Intended receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 19-yard line.
Let's turn it up, D. Check it.
Baltimore using 3 linebackers. Lewis comes up to make the play at the 19-yard line.
The offensive line's having a tough time getting any push up front. Some runs to the outside might help to loosen up that middle a little.
So on 3rd down, they have to get it to the 9 to pick up a first. Baltimore comes out in their nickel package. Low throw, but he has it. Roll makes the stop. The completion does not get enough for the first down, so it looks like they'll send in their field goal unit. John Casey can tie it up here with a field goal. It's good.
The key to winning is having your drives get some sort of points for your team. They got it done on that drive. I'm sure they're thinking touchdown for their next one.
Baker comes in to kick off. Good distance. From the 5-yard line. They're ready to go again after that last drive ended with a field goal. Ball on their own 18. The Panthers with a 4-man front. Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Pumps once. Gets the pass off. This one falls incomplete. Mason was his intended target. Lucas was there on the coverage. The Panthers line up in a 4-3. Steps up into the pocket. Throws it. Gets his hand on it. He appeared to feel the pressure there.
So many passing attacks in the NFL rely on timing. When you can put pressure on the passer, you never give him a chance to get into a rhythm, and you force him to throw the ball before he wants to.
3rd and 10. Ball on the 18-yard line.
Let's go now.
Lewis, the lone back, dropping back, under pressure.
Chris Jenkins is a guy that is so strong and powerful inside that when the ball is snapped, sometimes he can just bull rush his way right into the quarterback.
Number 2 will come in now to punt it away. Smith is the deep return man. From the 49-yard line. Smith takes the punt to the 44.
Gain of 6 yards. First and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Stay backside.
Baltimore lines up in a 4-3.
Keep moving.
Hand it off. Ward is there on the stop at the 34-yard line. And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today.
Second and inches. Ball on the 34-yard line.
Play hard and fast, baby. Watch out.
The Ravens line up in a 4-3. A little misdirection. Lewis makes the play at the 34.
No gain on the play. First and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line.
They line up in the I formation. Refuses to go down. Price with the stop.
A solid running game starts with a blocking of the offensive line. The ball carrier must have good vision so he can take advantage of the holes that they open up.
2-minute warning coming up.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Hey, watch that screen. From the start.
Baltimore goes with a 4-man front. A little misdirection. Ward is there for the tackle at the 15-yard line. Foster has gained enough for another first down, his second of the drive. Almost at the 2-minute mark
Ball
now.
on the 15-yard line. First
2
and
minutes
10.
to go.
Ball on the 15-yard line.
Nickelback in this time. Sideman, the motion man.
Get it up.
For the counter play. Reed comes up to make the play.
Here's a no-huddle. It's a good way to keep the defense off balance.
Closing in with the throw. Rowe is the guy who's there to bring him down at the 4.
You know what this does? It keeps one defense on the field. And it doesn't let them get the right personnel in there sometimes.
Dropping back, throws to the end zone. Smith was the intended receiver on that play. Ward with the coverage.
On the play.
It's second and goal at the 4-yard line.
Here I go. Here we go, baby.
Hand off to the tailback. And he gets in there. Touchdown.
And he powers his way in there. He follows that push and he gets the score.
Casey comes in for the extra point. The extra point attempt is good.
That was a nice job of keeping those chains moving and avoiding costly penalties. Now they've got to see if they can keep this momentum that they have established going for the remainder of this game.
Baker in to kick this one off. Not a bad kick. They'll set up for the return. From the 8. The Ravens will have to hurry it up as they start this run. At the 20. So they have 1st and 10 here. Carolina goes with a 4-man front. Pass play here on 1st down. Ken Lucas picks it off. The 20, the 10, breaking free, and they're in. Touchdown. The defense forces the turnover, gets it in for the touchdown. Casey comes in to attempt the point after. The point after is good.
Now, if the quarterback is still rattled after that play, we'll find out on this first throw. The coach will probably go with something simple to get some of his confidence back. The one thing he can't be worried about is throwing that football. I think he'll come out firing and show us all that he's ready to make a play.
Baker is just about ready to kick this one away. Sends it sailing. This one is taken by Sanders. The defense made a great play the last time on the field, intercepting a pass and taking it back for a touchdown. McNair back in the shotgun. Dropping back to pass on 1st down. McNair dives forward. And he's down at the 28-yard line.
I like to hurry up here. It's a change of pace, and it's a way to get the defense uncomfortable.
Gets the pass off. This one falls incomplete. Obviously not what he was looking for.
The quarterback will be better off taking a sack here than throwing it away, because he doesn't want the clock to stop if they don't get the first. So if no one's there, he should just tuck the ball and slide when he has to.
The Panthers come out in a nickel back with the throw. Pass ball's incomplete.
I'll tell you, the defense made a great stand right there.
Number 2 comes into the game for the punt. Smith is back to receive this kick. He can't control the ball. After the fumble recovery, they'll set up shop at the 28-yard line. DeLone out of the gun, going to the air on 1st down. Looking for the long completion over the middle. Broken up.
It's the old adage, speed kills, and so does dropping the ball. Now, whoever makes a catch here has to remember to get out of bounds.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 28-yard line.
Pressure. Throwing. And it's caught. Thomas makes the play at the 36. He took what he was given, completing the pass.
Yeah, what you want to do as a receiver who's facing zone coverage is to break into the secondary, find a hole, settle down, and show the quarterback your number. That was a good job.
Baltimore comes out in their nickel package. Sends this pass out of play. He didn't want to risk an interception and decides to throw it away. Good defensive stand there. Now they'll punt it away after a 3-and-out. And so the punt goes out of bounds.
Now you start to look around and you figure, who are the go-to guys? The guys who can respond and get this game close again.
Ball on their own 21.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
Defense, get ready. Set.
The Panthers line up in a 4-3.
Hold the line.
Here comes the blitz. Throws it. Complete to the wide receiver. They beat the blitz on a good throw by McNair.
They knew the defense was coming on a blitz, and when the pressure doesn't get to the quarterback quickly enough, somebody's going to be open downfield. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
Carolina comes out in their nickel package.
49.
Pressure coming. Steps up. McNair stops the clock there.
The defense likes to keep the pressure on. They'll bring extra guys on an overloaded side, hoping for turnover opportunities.
Here is a 3rd and long situation.
23-yard line.
Nickelback in this time.
Hey, watch the ball. Here we go, baby, rock and roll.
Under pressure with the pass. This pass is incomplete.
When you let the defense get into your backfield that quickly, bad things are going to happen to you.
Number 2 is ready to punt this one away. Smith lines up deep for the punt return. From the 38-yard line.
37-yard line.
Sometimes you want to get a score before the half, but when you're leading in a game like this, you don't want to do anything risky. So you just run the ball and start getting ready for the second half.
1st and 10.
Let's go now. Brown, 72. Clear.
Tucks it away. Ray Lewis punishes the ball carrier at the 43-yard line. He tried to pick his way through the middle, but there was no room.
That's right. And when the middle of your offensive line is eaten up like that, you got to try and get to the outside. But they wouldn't let him get away.
2nd and 9. Ball on the 43-yard line.
Blue jam.
He hands it off. Ward is there for the tackle at the 48. Great run there. That'll be a 1st down.
He really ran well there. He gets some great blocks, and he has patience as he picks up the 1st down.
1st and 10. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Here we go. One. Play hard.
Foster, the lone setback. Gets the pass off. Wide receiver has it. Ward is there on the stop at the 22-yard line.
What they're doing here is keeping the defense from huddling up. It keeps the same defense on the field.
So after the first 2 quarters of play, the score is 17-3. Panthers.
We're ready to begin the 3rd quarter of play.
Stover looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off. The kick should be returnable. From the 6-yard line. Robertson returns this one to the 27-yard line. Ball on their own 27.
27-yard line. 1st and 10.
Bring it up, bring it up. Come on.
Tucks it away. They'll spot this one at the 35. So that tackle was his third.
This is just the kind of thing that they have come to expect from their running game. A very consistent and effective ground attack.
Second and maybe 3.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Here we come.
Baltimore using 3 linebackers.
Let's go now.
Give it to the halfback. Thomas is there on the stop.
On the run.
That's a good job of separating out of the defensive lineman. They created a crack, he saw it, and made his move.
First and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Come on.
Baltimore comes out in a 4-3. DeLone with a man in motion.
Defense, get ready.
With a counterplay. Ray Lewis is in on the tackle for the 6th time. He tried to pick his way through the middle, but there was no room.
Yeah, he was looking for a hole or a gap, but the defensive line sealed everything up.
Ball on their own 40.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
The Ravens with a 4-man front.
White, 72. Turn it up now.
Throwing. Scott is there for the tackle at the 44. And it's good for a first down.
Is a first down.
First and 10.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Baltimore comes out in their nickel package.
Silver, 28. I can do it, baby.
He'll pass on first down. With the throw. Nearly intercepted. Boston was the one they were trying to get the ball to. Receiver had the coverage on the play.
Second and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line.
You can't stop me. Watch in.
Foster, the lone back. Throwing. It's broken up.
There's not one wide receiver who can ever claim that he's never dropped a pass. It's just part of the game.
Baltimore comes out in their nickel package. Drops back. Gets the pass off. Scott brings him down at the 41-yard line. Mango can't find a way to advance it to the first down marker. Baker is trying to pin them close to their goal line. He signals for a fair catch.
This team is going to have to focus a lot more than they did in the first half if they're going to come back.
Ball on their own 20. The Panthers line up in a 4-3. Hand off to the tailback. Morgan makes the tackle at the 23. So let's take a look at how this back compares to the opposition. Ball on their own 23.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
Hey, watch the ball.
Lewis, the lone setback. With a counterplay. Keeping him at bay. draft. Comes up to make the play.
Jamal Lewis is such a big, strong running back. You just have the confidence that when you hand him the ball, he's going to get the yardage you need.
Ball on their own 33. Lewis, the lone back. Little misdirection. Runs through the tackle. This one will be spotted at the 48. He found the ball carrier to make his 4th stop of the game. It's another running play, and they'll pick up another first down.
Hey, when things are clicking like this, you just want to keep going for as long as you can.
Ball on their own 48.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Here we go. Let's go now. Watch
The backs are lined up in an eye. With a counter play. The defender goes down. Rucker is there for the tackle at the 45. Lewis picks up some tough yards there. Second and 3 coming up here. Carolina comes out in a 4-3. Little misdirection. Gamble comes up to make the play. Lewis runs it for about 3 on the counter play. Looking to convert on 3rd down, they have to get it to the 42.
Come on now, let's finish this. Let's go. What's the play?
The Panthers come out in a 4-3. Gives the ball off. Setting up play action. Closing in. Throws it. Almost intercepted. Morgan had his hands on it.
He's a pretty good cover linebacker. He can run with most guys, and he gets good position. Then he reads the pass, and he makes his move. And he'll drop a few like that one.
Number 2 will try to pin them inside the 10. They'll spot this one where it went out. Ball on their own 18.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
We like to practice rules. Watch out.
He hands it off. Bright stops him at the 22-yard line. Now let's have a look at what our runners have done up to this point. Second and 6 coming up here.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
I'm coming through, baby.
The Ravens come out in a 4-3.
They don't get nothing.
Receives the handoff. Lewis is there on the stop at the 22. Ball on their own 22. Baltimore lines up with 7 guys in the secondary. Throwing right on target to the wide receiver. Roll is there for the tackle.
Jake Delhomme has come to be a pretty good quarterback in this league. He can make all the plays. He's a good leader, and there's just something about him.
First and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line.
To carry it. Reed is there on the stop at the 30-yard line. What a run, netting them a first down.
The offense won the battle on the line of scrimmage, and they blew the defenders right off the line. I'll tell you, when your guys up front are playing this well, running the ball is a whole lot easier.
On the 30-yard line.
Completed 3/4 of play, and the score is 17-3. Panthers. And we'll start the 4th quarter.
First and 10. Ball on the 30-yard line.
Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing.
Hand off to the tailback. And he stopped at the 20. The tackle is his 5th of the game. Gain of 9 on the play.
9-yard gain on the play.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Hey, watch that screen. From the start.
So with the ball in the red zone, they have a very good chance of extending that lead. Smith was his intended target. Now it was there on the cover.
3rd and inches. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Let's go. What's the hard down?
Foster, the lone setback.
128. Get him stop. You can't stop me.
Give it to the halfback. Trevor Price stops him short of the marker. 4th down upcoming, but they're in position to add to their lead.
Yeah, and that's what they wanted to do. Control the ball and the clock while getting into position to add at least 3 points.
So this will be a 39-yard field goal try.
The field goal
It's
attempt
good.
is good.
That field goal puts them ahead by 17 points. Jason Baker is back and ready to put this one in the air. It's on its way. From the 4-yard line.
They need one quick score and then some more.
First and 10. The Panthers line up in a 4-3.
Leg it up, baby.
Hand it off. Mentor is there for the tackle at the 47.
Hey, if you can keep running the ball in the 4th quarter as you're playing catch-up, that's an advantage that you have over the defense because it keeps them off balance.
Let's go, boys. Keep moving. Hey, score. Danny. We like that.
Hand it off to the back. Shaun Williams brought him down for his 3rd tackle. Play calling is very surprising considering the size of the deficit.
This is not a good time to sneak in a running play. They need lots of yards real fast.
2nd and 5. Steps up, gets the pass off. He hits his receiver. This one will be spotted at the 23.
This is what they have to do. Keep making completions down the field and move the chains. Watch this one. He knows he's got to get the first, and he picks the right guy to throw it to.
Not today. Get it, son. We turning it up.
Toss play to the left. Raft comes up to make the play at the 25-yard line. Good play by the linebacker to get into the backfield and stop the play for no gain.
I'll tell you, that comes from watching a lot of film and knowing the tendencies of the opponent. That was a heck of a play.
It's 2nd down and a long way to go.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
One back.
Only one man back. Gets rid of it. Knocked away. He was the intended receiver on that play. Williams with the coverage.
Third and 12. Ball on the 25-yard line.
Everything you got. Here we go.
The offense has had trouble moving the sticks on 3rd down so far. Pumps once. Ooh, what a hit on the quarterback. Steve McNair gets slammed to the turf. They've now registered 4 sacks, and they have completely dominated that offensive line. After the sack, they'll face 4th and long. Not a lot of options here. They have to take a shot and go for it. Throws it, and he hits his target. They go for it and end up turning it over on downs.
But they're in one of those 4-down situations. They're trying to get something going. It's just that nothing's working.
First and 10. Ball on the 28-yard line.
The Ravens with a 4-man front. Looking to run it here. Lewis comes up to make the play at the 32. So a pickup of maybe 3. Second and 7.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Go make a play. Keep it up. Right,
Foster
go.
lines up behind his fullback in the eye.
Let's go now. It's showtime, baby.
Hands it off to the fullback. They'll spot this one at the 35-yard line. He wraps him up and now has 4 tackles. Two-minute warning coming up.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Watch out.
The backs are lined up in an eye. DeLone sends a man in motion. Hand it off. Keeps his feet moving. Lewis brings him down at the 40-yard line.
That was a good job by the back who just saw the hole, and boom, he hit it right in there for a few yards, and he got the chain gang moving.
First and 10.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
You gotta believe it. It's our day.
Mango in motion. On the carry. Ray Lewis has been a major force on defense. He's now up to 10 tackles in the game. Ball on their own 43.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Hey, watch that screen. 53. Let's go. Let's go. Be physical. Bring it on. Bring it on.
Encroachment number 55. Still
So he's
second
called
down.
for encroachment.
The defense needs to concentrate better than that. Nothing frustrates a coach more than a penalty like that.
Ball at midfield.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
I can do it, baby. What's the hard count? 2 deep.
DeLone with split-backs. Or the counterplay.
What a play here. When you anticipate the snap count perfectly, this is what will happen. He was into the backfield on top of the quarterback before he could even get the handoff.
Keep it up. Let us dictate. Let's go now. Set. We coming to red. Silver. 28. Deuce it, deuce it. Be careful. They ain't got nothing. Here we go. Watch each other back. Yeah, let's go, baby. Get it up. Hey, watch that screen. Under 10, 10. Let's go, D, let's go. Yeah.
On the ground. Scott comes up to make the play at the 49-yard line. Get it again on 3rd down.
That's the kind of thing that deflates a defense. They keep getting them in these 3rd down situations, and they can't seem to get the offense off the field.
So they have 1st and 10 here.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Come on. Set. Let's go.
This one is handed off. Runs through the tackle. They'll spot this one at the 44. He makes his 5th stop of the game on that play. It's 2nd down and 5 to
Ball
go.
on the 44-yard line.
Hey, let's go one deep. Danny. Set. We gotta have it deep. Right. 53.
Tucks it away. McAllister records the stop at the 32. The final score is Carolina 20, Baltimore 3.
20, the Ravens 3.
This is Al Michaels with John Madden saying goodbye for EA Sports.